Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So it's been a crazy few days, a lot of VTubers going crazy on twitter.com. Now, normally I approach these things on an individual basis, but my caseload has been piling up over the past few days, so I decided to make one compilation of VTubers being massive hypocrites over the topics of lolly VTubers and lolly and lolicon generally. You can probably predict they're massive hypocrites on the subject with no knowledge of what they're even talking about. And basically in this video, I'm going to speedrun pissing off multiple VTubers over this subject. But you know what? At the end of the day, if they're mad, be mad at the fact that all I'm going to do in this video is shine a mirror on their own behavior. So if you want to get mad at anyone, get mad at yourself. So here's our first contestant on the Wheel of Cringe. It is the VTuber named Milk Cubes. They're probably the smallest VTuber that we're going to cover today. Now, their account has since been terminated, but I want to share screenshots of various things they said before their demise. Now, it began with this call-out post you're looking at now, where they're calling out another VTuber for actively defending lollies and pedophilia of fictional characters. Now, this is just a screenshot. It's actually a video, but obviously I don't have access to it anymore, where they had a long-winded conversation and series of replies calling out this person for being a literal pedo. Of course, the evidence is lolly characters they were retweeting, but in the wake of that, they got a lot of backlash for their call-out post, mainly due to the fact that they're a massive hypocrite on the subject, because after scanning through their public Twitter likes, people found a whole host of content, including lolicon, as well as a whole host of furry artwork. And of course, to go a step further, a lot of the furry artwork could easily be considered lolicon as well. At least it shares the lolly body type that they're calling other people pedos over. And some users made a clever twist of their words, basically making a call-out post, changing out the words of Milk Cubes call-out post, this time calling them a animal abuser and that they're a furry and all these things. And of course, they had no valid response to this fair comparison and criticism. And much like other VTubers who get faced with criticism that they're not used to on this subject, they resorted to making a death threat on Twitter, which of course they deleted, but also PSA for everyone out there, deleting a tweet doesn't save you for getting punished for it. So, unsurprisingly, their account is now suspended. And I can't imagine anything more damning to a VTweeter than losing your whole purpose in life. But that's just case number one for today. So next up on the Wheel of Cringe, our new contestant is the VTuber EeveeA, a once very popular Overwatch streamer who, much like Overwatch, is probably pretty desperate for attention these days, so they resorted to the classic lolicon is pedophilia post, saying over this tweet that, damn, that's crazy, it's almost like we don't accept pedos. And in this case, they're talking about lollies, not even lolicon, just lollies. But even if we're assuming they're going as far as that, what they're saying is going to be massively hypocritical, because as some users pointed out down below, they said that you're not a pedo if you like lolly though. I'm tired of people throwing around pedo like this. It removes and minimizes children who are actually abused, and it's disrespectful to survivors. It's a drawing. The person may be a weirdo, but it is not a pedophile. And their beautiful response, very thoughtful. The defender of children from the Icky Drawings, EeveeA, says simply, yeah, no. So obviously what's going on here is that they don't even know the definition of a lolly. They're assuming that lolly must mean underage. So in case this person's listening or anyone who else is confused, lolly is a body type. It has nothing to do with age. It is a petite body, short, those sorts of things mixed with cute aesthetics that is exclusive to anime, manga, and anything related to it in fiction. So you're basing your entire accusation here that they are somehow glorifying underage characters. Well, do you care to explain why there are dozens of sexualized underage characters in your public Twitter likes from the past week alone. It was not hard to find these. This took 5 minutes of combing through your likes to find all of these things. It is absolutely insane that you can say all these things and have all these characters between the ages of 14 to 17 in sexual situations in your public Twitter likes. So let me get this straight. You're saying that it is pedophilia to like lolly, a body type that is mostly adult characters, examples being Rebecca from Cyberpunk or Tatsumaki from One Punch Man if you need references. You think that's pedophilia, but liking lewds of teenage characters is kosher? That's cool, right? So that's where you draw the line. Does that make any sense to you? Now, there's a word that some people might use to describe the situation. Now, I might find it a little distasteful to use on YouTube, but it's in your likes, your recent likes, memes using this term. And I only say this because I don't care if someone uses that or not. But here's the thing. I am very sure that your super progressive friends would be pretty horrified that you enjoy these types of slurs being used in memes from your recent likes, because clearly you must have liked or read these in order to end up in your likes, okay? And besides all of that, once again, these memes also feature underage characters in sexual situations. Now, of course, there's nothing wrong with any of what she's doing inherently. We all know who cares about the age of fictional characters and what they're doing. It harms no one in real life. And the point is, we're applying her own standards against herself. If she thinks people are actual predators for liking lolly characters, which include adults, then clearly she must be something pretty bad if she likes lewds of teenage characters. That's just applying a mirror back to herself. Now for our next contestant on the Wheel of Cringe, we have this VTuber spreading some body positivity, the queen of body positivity over here, saying, can we maybe start accepting that it's okay to like bigger body types? Everyone is entitled to like what they like. But if you shame others for being into chubby bodies, that's maidenless behavior. People who shame others for finding big bodies sexy have some growing up to do, which completely valid. People should like whatever body type they like. That is a completely valid post and a good one that I agree with actually. But this VTuber replies with, a big portion of the VTuber community should accept lolly body types, safe for work and not safe for work alike, instead of shaming them as well. A completely valid point, because if we cut the shit, we all know that hundreds of even the most popular VTubers are using lolly models, including some who are lolicons and use it openly in suggestive situations, but also there's a whole host of them who have these lolly designs who deny that it's a lolly because either A, they're hypocrites, or B, they're afraid to say they're a lolly at the risk of harassment, who also put their character in sexual situations. And like I said, and like this VTuber pointed out, it's safe for work and not safe for work alike. You can't choose one or the other in this situation, where of course, this very valid reply is met with, no. So, great post about body shaming, where you end up body shaming. And again, we already talked about the definition of lolly, but this is a body type. You are saying no to a body type. So it's okay to like the bigger body types, but it is not okay to accept petite body types. Am I getting that right? Yeah, that's some real body positivity. You love to see it. Queen of body positivity. It's only body positivity if this VTuber approves of it. Absolutely brain dead. No self-awareness at all. But, nice try, I guess. So as we sign off on this video, I want to mention that I had many more examples to give, but it's getting a little redundant. You guys get the point. VTubers out there, like the ones featured in this video, are only accepting of what they want to accept. When they're confronted with something that makes them feel uncomfortable or it's something they think is weird, they not only shun that thing, but they also land horrendous accusations against those people. There is nothing more reckless than accusing someone of being the worst thing in the world over a term involving fictional characters you don't even know the definition of. Okay, besides the fact that watering down the term pedo and alike to fictional characters' body types, that's just an unbelievable disservice to real victims of these types of crimes. And you know it deep down. And no amount of coping on Twitter will save you from that reality. And you know what? If any of the VTubers featured in videos like this are mad about being in here, guess what? All I'm doing is shining a mirror on your own behavior and putting your own standards against yourself. And guess what? You don't look very good in the end, do you? But that's going to do it for this video. Please let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comment section down below. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.